So my most sincere apologies. I had to jump off there. I'll link those together with some either end cards or something. That was very unexpected. I don't usually get phone calls at this time of the day, and I wanted to make sure that nobody was in trouble or nobody in my family was ill. But it was, believe it or not, a telemarketer calling at 6 a.m. at the exact moment when they're legally allowed to, for the first time. Crazy. Probably shouldn't have ended the call. I mean the stream for that call. But I did. So let's take a look at these ugly things. Very, very nasty. And lots of them. Down the hill. Sorry about that. Still no Atlas path. I should probably solve my Atlas Pass problem at some point. Big predators surrounding. Hey, thanks for that, Gummy Bear. Appreciate that. It's an extremely hostile planet. Have to move. Got a little bit of anger there, don't you, Gummy Bear? Perhaps the water is not as hostile. It's definitely something they're trying to eat me. I need the Atlas Pass 1. I haven't played my normal game in a very long time. I went to survival as soon as it came out. And so I never got Atlas Pass 1. Lights burst from the obelisk. They passed through me. Each whispered Korvac's secret buried for millennia deep within its rock. Korvac's prime was destroyed, its secrets spilled into an empty sky. Its fragments touched the edges of the galaxy. Upon this destruction, the Gek first spawn aggressor built its dominion within the outer edge. Our knowledge of the Korvax expands. Alright, where's this thing trying to kill me? Yes, it is the first one. Gosh, everything on this planet tries to kill you. It's incredible. I mean, look at this. Why don't they try to kill each other? They're all trying to kill me. The Illuminati. Yeah, I've followed the storyline in my survival game. But I don't know, I felt burned out on 200 plutonium launches. And so I decided that I would do Planet a Day in normal mode for a while, just to reset. It's so much more relaxing. Hey, what's up, Boondock? Long time, man. Just got done watching the Hub 6 update. Well done, sir. So it seems the only place I'm safe on this planet is in the water. But it's gotta be worth it. So for anyone who's just joining, this is Daygrotsheer. It's a beautiful acid rain planet covered in giant mushrooms. And everything on the planet wants to eat you and kill you. Except for one species of animal. And everything else, including those giant things, want to eat you and kill you. And they hit like a ton of bricks. The males are a little bit smaller. It's funny. I'm leaving because of this person. He's very emo. Does Gummy Bear not like you for some reason, Boondock? You've wronged him in another life. Or perhaps he didn't like your video for some reason. Oh look, something that doesn't want to eat me. This guy's swole. He's been working out. Skittish. I'd be skittish too on this planet. If my name was Prey. Yeah, that toxic protection doesn't last very long, does it? And I'm out of iron already. Didn't take long. It's gonna be that kind of day. So many crabs. There's crabs and giant everything. It's just, it's not the place you wanna settle down, you know? How you doing, Richard? Certainly wouldn't want to get caught here without a plasma cannon. Like if this was your starting planet, you'd be pretty well screwed. Look at all this crap I've collected. Just got so much random stuff now. Should probably look for slots on this planet. That's what I should be doing. But I'm kind of low on cash too. That's what I get for not playing the game the way they intended it. Yeah. This is my normal game, so I've got no geobay capacity here. Never did the base building on normal and never did anything on normal. Actually, I was just saying at the beginning of this one, or in the last broadcast, that I had to stop because my stupid phone was ringing. I visited this planet, got it in my discoveries list, but it was so long ago that the universe has reset since. And so while this was supposed to be a temperate planet, according to my discoveries, it's actually toxic. Galaxy 43, huh? You trying to do all 256? Oh, I've actually found a section of the planet that has limited life. It's the first time I've actually felt just a little safe. Euclid for life. Represent Boondock. So what is Galaxy 43 called, Richard? That I would like to know. Have you written down all the names? Back among the prey. It's probably not a good place to be. Where was I trying to go anyway? Completely forgotten. These are all skittish. Good. Oh, there's terminium over there. I have no base building quests, so no need for that. But if I did... this is where I would go. Actually, this is probably a pretty good system to start my base in, because I've seen Korzagen, and I've seen terminium. I've seen all different varieties of special resources and angry things trying to eat me. Oh, you're just a crab. Getting a little bit better at reacting to those things. There's that many, 43 in 9 months. So 9 months you've traveled through 43 galaxies. So you've done nothing but crash to the center since launch, pretty much. Is that what you're saying? I'm really intrigued by this. Look at that guy. Unknown skittish. Good. Stay skittish, my friend. Don't eat me. We'll all be skittish together. I know, that's insane. How many... Does it tell you how many light years you've traveled in your log, Richard? This is like the... We forgot to render model. Not a big fan of this. What is this? It's like the eyeball tree. I'm gonna say these trees are my least favorite model in the entire game. I think that's safe to say. It's like the first model of any plant that's completely killed immersion for me. I love these giant mushroom heads with the tentacles. But this is just no. What's the name? I don't know what the name is. I don't like it. Freighter warp. That would actually, yeah, freighter warp would be awesome. That's a really good idea. Although I don't think they want people traveling to the center of all galaxies that fast. I mean, look at this is the difference. Look at the detail on this model. All the little tentacles, the vents underneath, the texture like a turtle shell. It's a beautiful model. I mean, it's kind of gross, but that's a beautiful model. And then you have that. It's just that's alright. It's just a little plutonium. Doesn't really balance out this planet at all. It's the wrong color. It should be green. Go away. 180,000 times 43 light years. Dude, that's crazy. That's insane far. How many warp cells have you crafted? That's it's like the ultimate grind. It's like working an assembly line. That's impressive, Richard. Oh, here we go. I gotta run. I don't want to get eaten by any of this stuff. Oh, these are all the skittish ones. I guess it's the ones with the tails. Tails make them passive. Look at this thing. It looks like a corgi got his head stuck under something. It runs like a corgi. Or a dachshund. With short little legs. Got that weird flat head though. If we use Earth biology, we could assume that it uses vibration detection, or maybe even electromagnetic vibration, electromagnetic detection, field detection, to find some kind of small crustacean under the ground. Look at all that. Look at this thing. Even that's better than those knobby finger looking trees. It's got a nice texture. It's got those little cobra heads. They're actually embedded in the ends. There's a whip. You knew I'd hit one at least once today. Glad we got that out of the way. Man, I'm going through shielding shards like crazy. Platinum's down to 201. See these from the distance? These right here, they're not red, but from the distance they make you think plutonium. I was watching a kid play last night. What was his name? Try Hard JJ, I think was his name. And the planet he was on, there was all these red cone flowers everywhere that looked exactly like plutonium from distance. So you'd be out of plutonium. It was a pretty hostile planet. He was constantly getting attacked. And so at some point he ran out of charge on his mining tool. And no matter which little cone shape in the distance he chased, it was always these flowers. It was never plutonium. Felt bad for him. I'm gonna craft a couple more shielding shards here and then do some drop pod hunting. Might as well do something productive while we see what else is on this planet. Get a nice little sunrise here. That's at least nice. For those of you playing the home game in the Euclid Galaxy, let's get a signal scanner coordinate here. So we're in Muni 01C90078051051E0007 0007. So if you want to come and get eaten, perhaps have the paint stripped off your ship in the acid rain, there's your coordinates. Oh, and the oceans are twice as acidic. So, 2 for 1. Ah, gotta love that low launch cost. I've missed that so much. 2-week holiday. Nice. Wish I had a 2-week holiday. I'm gonna have to bounce and go to work here in probably the next 15 minutes. Could use a holiday. Are you talking you had a holiday from No Man's Sky, or you had a holiday from work? Holy cow. The plutonium is guarded. Are you asking Richard? What do you do next? Or are you asking... Oh, me? Oh. Next. Got it. I'm a little slow on the uptake there, Boone. I'm a computer programmer. There we go. I'm gonna have to upload some discoveries so I can afford the next few. Are you angry? Oh, you are a hunter. Please don't hunt me. There's all this plutonium. I need it. I'm gonna piss a sentinel off pretty soon. They're gonna come for the body. They're gonna see me taking plutonium. Whoa, look at that! That's exciting. Hopefully that's not angry. Oh, it's unpredictable. Great. It's like a one-shotter. Look at how its head's all twitchy to the side. The heck? The planet just got more interesting. Now I have the potential to be trampled to death. There's just plutonium everywhere here. Actually, I tell you, Boondock, I'd rather be a carpenter. It's a good, honest profession, man. Oh man, now it's going crazy. Look at that. That thing's nuts. He just trampled that little animal. Just for the hell of it, because he's not a predator. I guess he's a scavenger. This is a pretty wild planet. You're skittish, right? Okay. I think I'm gonna change the name of this. Before I upload it. Legos for adults. It's true. I do like Legos. Passenger van driver, that's a cool job too. You know, it kind of all makes sense now, Richard. You drive all day and then you come home and you fly to the center of the galaxy all night. You're just always going forward. Always headed to a destination. Oh, jeez. Seriously? Get... Oh, and I blew up the platinum. Jerk. Oh, that's not good. Let's just waste our plutonium find. Probably should stop collecting plutonium at this point. It's just such a habit from survival. It's hard to break. So I'm thinking about naming this, I don't know, Daygrotsheer is, it's a pretty violent sounding name, but Watch a Back, I think, is probably a better name. So your head's got to be on a swivel here, it's ridiculous. I mean, if one of those sneaks up on you, you're done. Let's get the next location here. No, not a drop pod. It's a pretty flat planet. Be a fun place to have a race. Excuse me while I forget what buttons I need to press. Hey, you got a good cockpit. That's a bonus. So this isn't necessarily one of my favorite planets. It's not my least favorite planet though. Kinda like always being attacked. That's fun. Makes it interesting. Good, some stuff. Getting a decent suit here now. I feel like breaking down a door now. So let's go find ourselves a colonial outpost to raid. Did not find one. No colonial outposts here? No, there it goes. Manufacturing facility. For a minute there, I thought I was all alone. We'll get the next drop pod. So there's that. Like I said, might as well do something while we're checking out a planet a day. So tell me, Boondock, what are you gonna do next? Are you gonna keep hanging around the hub, visiting bases? As if you're still here. We know what Richard's gonna do. He's gonna run to the center. A bit like that. For me it triggers the memory of that old World of Warcraft raid audio. The guy always yelling, he would tell people on the raid, run to the center. He'd tell so-and-so, run to the center, so-and-so, run to the center. Then after he'd told everybody to run to the center, he'd say, don't stand next to anyone. But he had told them all to run to the center. Well, that's pretty cool. So someone's making their own lore. See, that's the kind of thing I could really get into. I was thinking about getting this this normal mode built up so that I could do the travel to the hub. That might be the reason to do that. Alright, let's see if I can get this door down before these sentinels blow me up. And the reload. There we go. Power disruption. Oh, I don't know any of these words. A small creature is scrambling through the wiring below me. Woken by the security alert, its choice of nesting location was unwise. I can't regain control until it has been removed from the system. Guess we're gonna have to zap the poor little thing. Well, let's see, if I flush the production network, I wonder if they'll be mad at me for zapping it. Roasted meat wafts. Sweet. Shielding plate. That's what I need. See that? Good things happen to people who zap little rodents nesting inside electrical wires. That's the moral, kids. Or maybe the moral is don't build your nest in a manufacturing facility? I don't know, I'm not really sure. Oh, you're tempting me. You're tempting me, Boondock. Yeah. Steve Jobs was here. We can start one of those He's Not Really Dead legends. So that's how it goes, man. Steve Jobs was hanging out here with Tupac. That's right. That's the little guy who got swole. Oh, that's a big deposit. Time to hit that drop pod. Aw, man, how cool would it be if I could have just, like, rammed my ship into that cave? See, now that telemarketer screwed me up. So I got the beginning of this video streamed, and then I, you know, get the phone call in the middle of the early morning. You think someone in your family's dead. So I stopped streaming, thinking it was an emergency. Now I gotta figure out how to splice those two together. I think I should just link them with cards. Or should I actually take the time to splice them into a new video? Update theories. You know, I haven't really come up with any of my own, but I've been keeping track of the code divers. So, you know, you've got everyone talking about the fact that there's new weapons upgrades, the model for that crazy looking alien that they found in the code a while ago. So a lot of people are saying that there'll be a combat update. I'm, you know, mostly just hoping for a cockpit fix, because pretty much every single time I take off, my HUD is aiming at the floor or the back of the ship or something ridiculous. I mean, they found all the audio files for the fourth race, so that should be interesting if they actually implement that. So then there could be a balance in the galaxy, because you would have Gek and Korvax fourth and Vikine, so you could actually have a more dynamic lore around those races interacting. Although I wonder if they would have some kind of story like them just arriving to the galaxy. That would be smart if they introduced them and then had a whole bunch of lore talking about their arrival instead of how we find all the monoliths. Oh, that was horrible. I would like that glitch fixed too. So for the record, I pulled the correct button, but it launched a plasma grenade and blew up that plutonium. Perhaps the fourth is that model of the crazy alien looking thing. I don't know. I mean, there's a few things that I would like to see that would build player economy. I would like to see trade terminals that you could set up and load with items and then have those sales to other players come to you. So you set up a base and say perhaps you're a collector of different rifles, and you go and you gather all those rifles and you bring them all back, and you put them in your base and on weapon stands, and then people can come to your base and say that's the rifle hub, and they could purchase them, but it would actually give you units. That would be awesome. Search for Oh, trying to find my channel. Yeah, my channel is Reaching Nexus, all one word. I'll be there. Thanks for getting my back there, Boondock. I was confused. I was like, what are you talking about? I hadn't seen Richard's comment. So that's a good idea, Richard. Let's put that in this video. If you're watching this somewhere else and you'd like to find my channel on YouTube and subscribe, as all good viewers should subscribe to help out the person who has the channel who's tired of asking people to subscribe, because that's what you have to do. You can search Reaching Nexus, all one word. And that will bring you to my channel, where you can click the subscribe button. And you can watch many videos. I think I'm up to 108 now. I'm not going to say that they're all very good quality. I'm going to say you're going to find some stinkers there. But those you just move on, and the ones you really like, those you're going to click like. Because you're that kind of person. You're the person that goes out of their way to click like on a video that you absolutely love, knowing that it's going to help the person who took the time to make that video. And then when you're done with that, you're going to go to another channel for Boondock Games, and that's B0 or BO0 and D0CK, because he's got some amazing videos at the hub. Why am I dying? Oh, it's because life support. You have to charge your life support. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, do I keep walking into whips? So there you go, that's my whole thing on the YouTube algorithm. It's sad, but that's the way it is. Likes and subscribes rule the world. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me. I have to go. I have to go to work. If you like and subscribe enough, I wouldn't have to go to work. But such as it is, I have to. So, parting notes. Check out Boondock Games. Check out this new kid, Try Hard JJ. It's all one word, and it's just Try Hard JJ. He's a young kid, he's just getting started. Go give him some love, because he just started playing No Man's Sky, I think like 2 days ago, and he got a pretty rough starting planet where everything looks like plutonium but isn't. And I don't know if he's been streaming that long either. So go and give that kid some love, because he's doing the best he can. It's something pretty awesome. So, alright. Yeah, swap over to laptop. I actually have remote play installed, but I have to play it like a really low quality in order to be able to broadcast. If I bump up the quality on the stream to the laptop, then I can't stream to you. So I did it once, but it was, for me, it was a horrible experience. So gotta do it this way. I appreciate your thought there, though, Richard. But that's it. I gotta go. So happy days, guys. Have a great one.